NBA, LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year. Maybe too soon to start talking about this, Doris, but we see some young teams getting blown out. Clearly, they're in rebuild mode. At what point do you start to focus on player development versus winning games?
You know, this is such a tough organizational issue because you have to balance the priority of giving your young talent an opportunity to get the repetition necessary in a playing environment in a competitive situation versus we owe a commitment to our fans to win and win at a high level because they're paying the ticket prices and ultimately, you know, playing a part in our success. So I think some of this has to be, where are we at the midway point? Are we legitimately in playoff contention, or is it time to now focus on our player development? This is an organizational decision that has to happen organically over 82 games.
And you know what losing does to a culture? It can disintegrate a culture.
No, it's a great point. You do not want young players to get comfortable with losing. You are so right about that, Kevin.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Smith is the 2 with LeBron at the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Hill in at the 1 spot.
Now, the awareness that LeBron possesses was on display there. He knew exactly where to find the easy look.
On the wing, Levine, covered by Smith. Best passes to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. DJ dishes to Levine. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You simply have to account for him on the perimeter no matter what. Levine with the beautiful catch and shoot.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. McGee's shot is off.
Not the kind of strong finish it should have been. Something threw him off.
Levine kicks to Dunn. There's the pass to Markkanen. There's a good screen. Floats one up. Dunn misses.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the 2-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
James, no good.
Man, look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
DJ with it. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. It's stolen by Hill. Smith left side. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Well, you really like to see Smith go to work inside there, always looking to expand on his game.
DJ kicks to Markkanen. Outside, Levine. Now, DJ. Done with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's the 3. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Bulls.
And you can see how big a role the 3-point shot played in their offense. They were determined to spread the floor and just kind of open things up through their long-range game.
And DJ throws it down.
Boy, Kev, how good is it to see DJ work that hard to get into position for an offensive rebound? Really pays off for him.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Now, here is Hill. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Takes the 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Chicago leading by 5. Now, here's Valentine. Outside, Levine. Here's the screen. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And Dunn over to help. Hill kicks to McGee. Pass to LeBron. The kick out to Hill. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Hill's got his first points of the night.
Well, you love how Hill shoots it immediately off the pass. Just exceptional timing from the crafty guard.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
Here's Hill following the basket by DJ. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Now here's Levine. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
And stolen by DJ. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Well, listen, we know DJ's popular with his teammates, and it's not just about his great basketball play. This guy always comes with great music in the locker room. That's important.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a testament to how level-headed this group is. Nice job executing on the offensive end of the floor.
Bulls on D. Doubled by Best. And Love has it in the corner. It's back to Hill. Left side, Love. Markkanen pulls it in.
And here we have the numbers for Markkanen. Last year, getting it done. 17th in three-point field goal percentage, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said, he was really good from out deep practically every time we saw him play. James wide open. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Valentine kicks to Levine, and he uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They double him with DJ. Love outside. Love with the screen on Levine. Here's Hill. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
Well, George Hill is as smart a point guard as there is in the league. So creative at getting space to shoot it.
Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded by Hill. Dunn passes to Best. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded by Hill. There's a good screen. Dunn kicks to Levine to the left side wing. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Hill kicks to McGee. McGee a screen. Doubled by Best. McGee dishes to Smith. And stolen by Valentine. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. DJ is second. LeBron James third.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Markkanen. Wells comes in for Levine, and it's Payne in for Dunn.
And of all the facets of his game, LeBron's passing, probably my favorite.
Here's Best, and DJ throws it down.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Denzel Valentine. A switch here also for Cleveland. Urebko's checked in. Hill, no good. The Bulls leading by 16. Pass to DJ. Here's Portis. Here's Best. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. They double him with DJ. And he banks in the layup. Zizic has got his second basket.
Kevin, I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor. Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
They double him with Payne. Wells with the steal. Here's DJ, and DJ throws it down.
Boy, Kev, make no mistake. That basket is all a product of the defensive work of DJ. He gets the steal, and this is what happens.
Timeout called, Cleveland. With more floor spacing becoming so important, we now see guys launching from well beyond the arc. Doris, from what you've observed, and you've seen a lot of basketball over your years, which shooters in the league right now have the best deep range night to night in the league?
Well, we've seen Steph Curry make a shot from the tunnel in the Oracle Arena, so I'd say we have to begin with... Literally from the tunnel in his pregame routine. Steph Curry obviously is the guy who, as soon as he steps across half court, you've got to check him or he might let loose. Klay Thompson, his ability to rise and fire, he might be more of a fireball in a short span than any player in the league. Kyle Korver, Damian Lillard, think Damian Lillard out in Portland, the extraordinary job he does scoring the basketball with great productivity from beyond the arc.
Wells in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes down.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Zizic. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Zizic has got his third basket of the night.
I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
Portis, the pass to Wells. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Osman. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
DJ kicks to Portis. To the inside, Best. And DJ throws it down.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Cleveland ball. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly.
They're struggling to knock down those threes here in the early going.
Doesn't go for him.
And right from...
Unbelievable.
And you just got to love Wells. I mean, when he has a chance to show off his sick dunks, this guy wants to put on a show.
Now, here is Hill. Here's the screen. Osman, and he goes in for the dunk.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Great teamwork. That's something you develop by practicing it over and over again.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
The shot. With the second effort, basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, Kev, that's a tough attempt with a guy draped all over him, but DJ gets it to go and will get the +1.
Out to the right wing. Osman. Another three for Cleveland.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
And DJ throws it down.
Boy, a little bounce in his step on that possession. DJ driving to the cup and playing with purpose.
It's been all about DJ for Chicago. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. Right back after this break. Had a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the...
For me, at a younger age, I was...
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
He is absolutely as solid and steady as a rock at this point in his career. Nothing rattles him. Nothing throws him off his game.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
On the court for Cleveland. Hands out there with Zizic. Then there's Jerebko. Then there's Hill. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Kings played superbly. He finished with 51 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be. Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Hill dishes to Nance. Jerebko kicks to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Wells in the corner. That three off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 20. The pass to Zizic. Jerebko kicks to Nance. Outside Hill. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Osman. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Payne kicks to DJ. Pass to Portis. There's the steal. 4-on-3 break. The dish now to Nance. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. Sharon Grant comes in for Payne. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Nance a screen on Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Hill, no good. Chicago leading by 17. And George Hill, one of the elite defensive point guards in the league.
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin. He's a great athlete. He's got long arms and, of course, the know-how to get it done.
Bean passes to Portis. Here's Grant. And again, no good by Chicago. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Smith outside. Kicks it to James. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Who attracts more defensive attention than LeBron James? My goodness, inside, so hard to guard.
Portis kicks to LaVine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's the pick. Here's Grant. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Doris, what an honor, inducted into your college's The Bulls leading by 15. DJ kicks to Wells. He dishes it to Payne. A three-pointer is right on target.
And like how alert Wells is on the floor. I'm a guy who knows when one of his guys is open.
Outside Hill. Dishes to Nance. Feeds it to Urebko. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Urebko's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Chicago's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Out to the right wing. Here's Portis. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing this quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Kings in Sacramento.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever easy playing on the road, obviously. But that night, they were really in rhythm, shot the ball with such ease and confidence.
Doubled by Best. To the inside. Here's Zizic, and it's blocked by Best.
I'll tell you, defense is about position and anticipation, and DJ fantastic at both.
And it's Payne in the corner. Down low. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club. Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Hits the three-point bomb.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Nance kicks to Urebko. Outside Hill. Nance sets a screen for Hill. From past the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Count that one. Portis has got 5 points so far.
Boy, Kev, what a feed. That's what you get from DJ, someone who understands where to put the basketball and when.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Chicago, holding a 22-point lead as the...
Thank you, Kevin. Now your scoring has been big in the first half, but also rebounding has been huge. What's allowed you to have such an impact?
Well, you know, I mean, you can't get...
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just at... Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
Well, it's his specialty. There are certain guys who can dominate a half or even an entire game by generating second chances.
Dunn and Levine, their backcourt. Valentine out there with Markkanen. And it's Best in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Smith wide open, he fires. And a miss there on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Valentine dishes to Levine. Dunn with it. He's against Hill. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Smith. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. DJ with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. And Levine throws it down.
When you've got the 41-inch vertical, LaVine can do whatever he wants in the air.
McGee a screen. Hill kicks to Love. He feeds it to LeBron. Makes it off the glass. LeBron's got 13 points.
Well, Cavs coach Tyronn Lue grew up in the small town of Mexico, Missouri. He saw it all at a young age, good and bad.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. There's the feed to Dunn. He kicks it to DJ. In the corner, it's LaVine. They grab their own miss. Best. Hill with some nice D.
Boy, too much traffic in the lane. Very difficult finish with the defense draped all over him.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. And Coach Tyronn Lue credits the influence of his hometown on teaching him how to live life.
All right, Kev, he says it taught him the things to do and the things not to do in life. He was straight as an arrow during his pro career, never once got a technical in 11 years of playing. Quite remarkable.
Inside, got a piece of it, and stolen by Dunn. Here's Valentine, and again, Chicago, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The drive by James, the putback, it's good on the putback.
You know, that's what you like to see from Love, fighting inside to get a score off a missed opportunity.
Here's Best. Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded by Hill. Dunn dishes to DJ. Clock at 6. Pass to Dunn. DJ kicks to Dunn. Shot to end this cold run. Good on the three-point shot. Dunn's got 5 now.
Well, because of Chris Dunn's athleticism, he can get up and over the outstretched arms of the D. It takes a lot to shake this guy's focus.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Doris, with defensive rules now allowing teams to play a sort of soft zone, does that make it easier to hide bad defensive players on your team?
Well, it certainly gives you one avenue. I don't think you can play zone in the NBA for any extended periods because the coaching is too good and the skill level of the players would destroy a zone if you gave a steady diet of it. I do believe, however, that hiding a defensive weakness comes down to personnel. How many can you hide on one particular floor? Somebody's going to get exposed somewhere if there's too many.
No doubt. And the Bulls, another 3.
Chris Dunn really working to become effective long-range shooter. When he gets daylight, he's not shy.
And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
James kicks to Smith. And here's Love for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. DJ's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Smith, plenty of space. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Passes it to Dunn. In the corner, it's LaVine. Now the pass to Best. Just 4 to shoot. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. DJ number 1. LeBron James 3rd.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Sharon Grant, he's checked in for the Bulls. Nance outside. Clock at 6. LeBron kicks to Love. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. And Doris, coming into the NBA, Love's game was centered around the basket, a double-double machine.
Well, think about this, Kev. One of 5 players in the last 3 decades to average over 15 rebounds for an entire season. He did that in 2011, and he still remains a factor on the boards because he's got terrific understanding of positioning and great lower body strength.
Best's shot is good.
Well, this guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
LeBron is doubled. Smith with it. Now defended by Grant. And Nance kicks to James. And stolen by DJ. And here we go. DJ heading to the basket. Here's Valentine. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 at the line. And the first one at the line is good. Chicago making some changes. Portis comes in for Markkanen. And Wells is subbed in for Zach LaVine. Jerebko's checked in for Cleveland. And the foul called on DJ. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Doris, we know basketball is a team game, but fans and media alike love to focus on the stars. What do you think is the psychology behind that?
You know, Kevin, I think you and I certainly admire watching talent. And it doesn't matter what shape that talent takes. It could be a Broadway star doing their thing on a nightly basis, sometimes twice a day. For us, to watch somebody that we know has paid a price to be great is really special. And so those who are best at what they do are that because they've put in the time. And who couldn't admire the work that's required of that?
Well, what I like about your broadcasting, Doris, is you never get distracted by the stars. They're obviously there, but I love the way you encompass the entire team and aren't just fixated on just that big-name player that maybe the average fan is.
Yeah, I think sometimes people forget NBA stars because they are so great and can seem like supermen. They're people like everybody else.
Smith missing again.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Boy, some strong arm work inside gets DJ to the line. Good to see him getting physical in the low box.
Chicago making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Nance a screen. Jerebko the pass to Smith. 5 on the clock. Osman loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. 13 points in the game.
Shakes his man by using exceptional use of the screen. I mean, from there, it's smooth sailing.
Wells kicks to DJ. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nance outside. Pass to Jerebko. Nance outside. Wells comes with the double team. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Nance.
And taking a look at some numbers for DJ. Great showing for him last season. 1st in scoring, 1st in rebounding, and of course, he established himself as the most prolific passer in the game last season, the league leader in assists.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Jerebko's got 6.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the dribble.
And DJ throws it down.
Boy, this is a performance to remember. DJ's been a problem the defense has not been able to solve.
Wells comes with the double team. Cleveland moving it around. The dish to Nance. Jerebko kicks to Smith. Nance a screen. Shoots off the screen. Smith, no luck.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Now here's Wells. D right on him. And here's Holiday. Missile on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Payne, he's checked in for Grant.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Over to the wing. Wells wide open. Good on the three-point shot. 12 points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kicks it to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And DJ throws it down.
He can really elevate when he gets the chance. DJ putting that vertical and aerial skills to use.
Wells comes with the double team. Dishes it to Urebko. Feeds it to Nance. Smith outside. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Cleveland.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Portis, the pass to Best. And good that time. DJ's got 42 in the game.
I'll tell you, he's got a good grasp of low post offense. DJ doing work in the interior.
The feed to Urebko. Uncovered. Rebound by Best. Best's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And Holiday kicks to DJ. Pass to Portis for the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Zizic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Smith gets double teamed. Down low. Here's Zizic, guarded by Best. It's blocked. Outside Holiday. DJ passes to Portis. Now here's DJ. He's covered closely. Outside Holiday. The Cavaliers pull it in. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
You like how he uses his height there.
No, exactly. I mean, you're talking about surveying the defense and cashing in with the gorgeous mid-range.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bulls out front, delivering the blowout. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And thanks again for changes for Chicago. DJ is checked in for Noah Vonleh. Valentine comes in for Justin Holiday, and it's Grant in for Payne. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, JaVale McGee is out there with Kevin Love. And there's Urebko, and it's Nance, and it's LeBron in at the point. Doris, much to the chagrin of basketball purists, we're seeing the near extinction of the mid-range game. Is there a way to reverse this trend?
Kevin, I don't know that we're seeing the extinction of it, and I would point directly to the Finals MVP, Kevin Durant, because if you look at some of his success, it is directly in the mid-range. Russell Westbrook has some effect in the mid-range. I mean, listen, certainly the priority is on layup and 3, but I don't think we've seen the extinction of the mid-range. I think this is a cyclical type of situation in the NBA, very much the way we've gone away from a low post center. Would a player that's a next level, next generation kind of player change our thinking about that? Let's see. The game is always in a constant state of evolution.
Here's Best. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Best's got 46 points.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
There's the double team with Grant. Jerebko kicks to Nance. Lays it up off the glass.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Passes it to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
There's the double team with Grant. James outside. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Clock is at 3. Fades away. Valentine grabs the board. Valentine's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Grant outside. Now here's DJ, covered by Nance. And DJ throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
There's the double team with Grant. Here's Jerebko. Korver, a screen on Lopez. James with it. The pass to Kay. Fades and shoots. But they'll get another chance. Ripped away. In transition, here come the Bulls. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Just lackluster transition D. That is just too easy.
Oh, come on, you got to put up at least a little bit of a fight, right? He simply ran down the court and goes right to the cup.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Here's Lopez, and the layup falls.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. There's the double team with Grant. Jerebko kicks to Nance. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Nance has got 6 in the quarter.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Grant dishes to DJ. Doris, we know coaches need to win to keep their jobs. However, they need great players to win, which falls on the shoulders of a general manager. So why are more coaches fired for poor team performance than GMs do?
You know, I think what's fascinating to me, and this is a supposition I've heard other broadcasters talk about, which I believe should be instituted. Instead of just showing the coach's record on national broadcast, why don't we include the record of the GM? Because the coaches are not ultimately responsible unless they're responsible for both jobs, which we do see on occasion. But to me, the general manager has a significant role to the win-loss record, and both should be included.
And maybe when the owner says, hey, I'll pick the coach, it doesn't affect you. But if you pick the coach, you're tied with that coach. You're joined at the hip.
Great point. Great point.
6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Releases. Zizic passes to Kay. Lopez with the steal. Now Wells. Shot off the pick. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And Wells really has a firm grasp on that mid-range area of the floor, capable of hitting these shots in bunches.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Chicago. And Cleveland making a change here. Here's Kay.
Robin, that's you.
Osman. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Kay. He dishes it to Nance. Tries again. Rebound by Best.
An obvious blunder by the defense that they get away with. Somebody's supposed to be checking him.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
and they're just dominating on both ends, and it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Rejected by Best, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hill's checked in. Doubled by Best. Korver kicks to Nance. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Boy, Kev, he's known, Korver, as a knockdown shooter, but what a pretty pass.
And DJ throws it down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And Doris, regarding league expansion with the popularity of international basketball, you think there'll ever be a team added to the NBA that is not located in North America?
You know, this is a fascinating supposition because the game is so popular in China. The game is increasingly popular in any number of non-NBA cities in Europe, Kev. I just wonder about the logistics of it. We talk all the time about the difficulty of the travel schedule and then the games in a certain number of nights. If you're incorporating overseas travel, it just seems to me that that's going to be a tough jigsaw to work out.
It could be. If you're playing on the East Coast and play in a London or a Paris, those flights probably don't measure much over 7 hours. But I get your point, and that, you know, all leagues are looking at this now very closely.
This is something the league is looking hard at. It'll be curious to see what occurs from it.
And one of the things, too, is do we need to influence overseas markets now to find new revenues? I think that's something that all the leagues are looking at.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DJ.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
And then slams it in.
And, guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Right. Frustrating for sure, Greg. I don't think they'll be able to mount a comeback at this point.
There's the dish to DJ. Now, here's Grant. Wells in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Offline with his 3. And here is Hill. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really...
It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Hey, DJ.
Hey.
Great game out there. Look, Shaq and the guys want to talk to you in the studio.
Really?
So stand, yeah, right this way. Stand here, and
okay.
we'll get you set up. Perfect.
That's good.
What's up? It's the Jet. Hey, man, a triple-double? Now, not many players in this league can do that, so congrats. Do you think that's something you could do more often?
Well, Kenny, not only can I do it more often, I'm going to do it every night. I mean, I know I'm supposed to give you a humble answer, but look, I'm going to keep it 100 with you, you know? Now, if I get the minutes, I'm pretty sure I could average 1 for the entire season and possibly my entire career.
See, that's why I told y'all not to interview. Hey, oh, good job, man. That's all right. Good job.
Yeah.
DJ, you really shut them down out there with your effort. Your defensive ability has really surprised people.
I don't know why.
Well, does that bother you, that part of your game has been overlooked?
Yeah, a little bit, to be honest with you. But I also understand it. We're in a very offensive era of basketball. You know, I guess it takes people some time to key into that side of the game. But I'm just going to keep doing anything and everything that I can for to get us wins.
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Yo, set it up. I got ball.
It's not bad, DJ, but you could do better.
Hey, hit me up.
I see you doing work. All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
All right, on to the next one.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus! Come on. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Come on, box him out, man.
That's good, DJ. Save some of that for the game.
See you later.
It's very possible that we're living in a simulation. Some of the top scientists today think that.
Name 3.
Albert Einstein, the guy in the wheelchair, and Marie Callender.
That's not a real person.
All right, no juice for you.
Well, I'll just pay for my juices.
No juice.
Okay, fine. I'll just go to your brother then.
He doesn't have juice.
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Get there. Get there. Let's do it. I got ball.
Hop to it. This is where it counts.